Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a really good day. Yesterday, my closest friend in the world surprised me with a brand new Yeti Blue mic, just like for no reason. It's not my birthday. It isn't Christmas. He just did it because my lisps in my other videos pissed him off so bad he had to go buy me a brand new microphone. So check that guy out. So I'm very, very stoked about that. I am learning it. This is my first time giving it a shot, so it might sound wonky, but just that's awesome. So the audio quality is definitely going to improve in the next few videos. Next, I want to mention that I passed 25 subscribers. So I know that doesn't sound like a ton, but to me, that's awesome. 25 subscribers, I'm getting more every day. So that's really cool. I do appreciate everybody who's subscribed to the channel. It means so much to me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm really excited about this video today. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into it. Alright, so today we are talking about my song I called Evil Factory. This song is a beast, honestly. It's got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm really excited to show y'all this one. But let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first patch that I have here is the little main intro thing. I was playing around with Europa, the synthesizer here. I never used it before. I was just playing around with the presets, and I found something that sounded pretty cool. Took away a lot of the low end, a little bit of the highs, added some distortion and some reverb, and we came up with this melody. So I didn't even really know what I was doing there. I was just messing around with the notes. I was just playing around a C minor with that setting and came up with that pattern, and I really thought it sounded cool, kind of futuristic sci-fi. So that's kind of where I got it in the direction to take this in a more sci-fi direction. So the second sound I have here is just another Europa. I decided I was going to keep sticking with Europa. I think I do on most of the sounds in here use Europa presets, but I found this patch called Silk Glove, added a little bit of delay. That was all I did to it, and it came up with this little counter melody. So that layers really well with the other melody here. Right, so the next thing I did was add this little sound in the beginning here. I just wanted something to like fill the space a little bit. It's basically just another Europa. The patch is called Indie Gamer with some distortion. And that sounds like this. So it's just that one note, it just carries that note through. Really just there to fill out the space in the beginning. Alright, so the next sound is once again another Europa. It's called Synth Ninja. And all I did to it was add some reverb. And it's a cool sound. In the beginning here, I just play this one note, the C note. And that really gives it this like kind of industrial, kind of grimy sound. This sound is what took me in the factory direction. And I expand on that a little bit more. Next bit I have here in the intro is just these strings. And this is just an NNXT patch called Flutie Pad. I added some distortion, took away low end and the mid range a little bit, and boosted the highs slightly. Added some reverb. Of course, everything needs to be wet. And came up with this in the beginning. So it just holds that one note out in the beginning there. And then the final thing that I did to the intro section here was add these muffled kick drum sounds. And there's a reverse kick into the muffled kick. Next we have my favorite part of this entire song, the drums. So I want to show you what the drums sounded like originally. This is the drums. So I have this bass drum. So low end bass drum, another bass drum, more of a mid range, and then I added this thing, which has like a lot of high end and like kind of like a reverb sound. Then I layered the snare, this snare, and this blip, all on 3, and then I have 2 toms. These are very live, natural sounding toms. So that's how it sounds before I did anything. So then I added some EQ, added the distortion, which is a digital distortion, and that's where the sound gets awesome. Compressed it, added some reverb, and came up with my favorite sound on this song. It just sounds so dark and gritty and awesome, and it really fit with the sound I was going for. I was very happy with that. Next I have this bass. Nothing too crazy, just playing the basic notes of the chords. I have some white noise that comes in right here at the beginning, kind of acting like a crash cymbal in a way. Also, I had the white noise swell up before that. We also do have an actual crash here. And then it kicks in with our main lead synth. Alright, so in this main lead, I actually used two different sounds. I used a big club lead patch from Thor to get this sound. So that gives it much of its grit, and it's more electronic, industrial kind of sound. And then I added this other Thor patch called Electric Flute, which sounds like this. So that gives it more of its like top end and a little bit more of a softer sound, less distorted. So those together give you this. And of course, EQ, compression, and some reverb. And then I just automated it here in the beginning, automated some reverb downwards and the volume upwards to give it this sort of swell effect right before it came in. So that's pretty cool. And then here at the end, I just have my two synths from the beginning playing the lead synth along with the lead synth, so that gives it this huge kind of texture here at the end. And I also thought that that was super pretty, so I just had it there at the end by itself without the main lead, and that's how the song ends. But yeah, that's about it. You can check out the song in the description, the full song. I'm definitely very excited about this one. I like it a lot. So I have some more videos planned and lined up, especially now that I got this brand new microphone. I'm more excited, more energized, ready to do this. My audio quality was definitely holding me back there for a minute, but I'm definitely excited to keep moving. So I want to say, please, if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you have, thank you so much. I encourage everybody to go to the comment section and give me some suggestions on what I should make next. Like I said, I already have the next two kind of planned out, but you know, I'm gonna run out of ideas eventually. So give me a suggestion, a genre, a game to kind of stylize, or anything like that. Any sort of feedback would be awesome. But thanks again for tuning in, and I am excited to get some more videos out soon, and I will see you next time.